What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Riddle Factory for another mind-blowing video. Today we're diving into the world of riddles, but not just any riddles. These brain-bending challenges are designed to sharpen your decision-making skills. Get ready to put your brain power to the test as we tackle 8 epic riddles together. Make sure you have your thinking caps on because we're about to embark on a journey of logic, deduction, and maybe even a little bit of head-scratching. Stick around until the very end because I'm going to throw in a bonus riddle that will really make your brain sweat. All right, Riddle Masters, let's jump into our first brain teaser. 3 friends check into a hotel room. The clerk tells them the room is $30, so each man pays $10. Later, the clerk realizes the room should only have cost $25. He gives the bellhop $5 to return to the guests. On his way to the room, the bellhop realizes he cannot divide the money equally. As the guests didn't know the total of the refund, the bellhop pockets $2 and gives each guest $1 back. Now each guest has paid $9 to equal $27, and the bellhop has $2. If we add that up, that's $29. Where did the missing dollar go? Take your time, analyze the situation, and see if you can crack this classic riddle. Get those mental gears turning because it's time for riddle number 2. 4 people need to cross a bridge at night and they only have one torch that must be used when crossing. They all walk at different speeds. One can cross in 1 minute, another in 2 minutes, another in 5 minutes, and the slowest takes 10 minutes. The bridge can only hold 2 people at a time. How can they all get across the bridge in the fastest possible time? Remember, every second counts. Prepare yourselves, riddle solvers, because things are about to get tricky. You find yourself standing in front of 2 doors. One door leads to freedom, and the other leads to eternal imprisonment. Each door is guarded by a guard. One guard always tells the truth, and the other always lies. You're allowed to ask one question to only one guard. What question should you ask to guarantee you choose the door to freedom? Choose wisely. Your fate hangs in the balance. Chapter 4. Riddle 4. The Poisoned Wine Goblets. It's time to put your detective hats on for riddle number 4. You are hosting a dinner party when tragedy strikes. 10 guests are gathered around the table, but one of them has poisoned the wine. You know there is only one poisoned goblet, and it takes exactly 1 hour for the poison to take effect. Sadly, you don't know who the poisoned guest is. You have several prisoners at your disposal, willing to drink from the goblets to help you identify the poisoned one. What is the minimum number of prisoners you need to use to guarantee you can identify the poisoned goblet within the hour? Chapter 5. Riddle 5. The Lily Pad Problem. Get ready to dive into some serious problem solving with riddle number 5. There's a single lily pad in a pond, and every day, the lily pad doubles in size. If it takes 48 days for the lily pad to cover the entire pond, how many days will it take for the lily pad to cover half the pond? Think carefully, the answer might surprise you. Chapter 6. Brace yourselves for a real head-scratcher. This is riddle number 6. There are 100 prisoners, each locked in solitary confinement. They have no way of communicating with each other. There's a central room with a single light bulb that's initially off. The warden decides to play a game. Each day, he randomly selects one prisoner and takes them to the central room. The prisoner can choose to turn the light bulb on or off. The warden will continue doing this indefinitely. At any point, if a prisoner can say with absolute certainty that all 100 prisoners have been in the room, they all gain their freedom. What strategy can the prisoners use to ensure their eventual freedom? Chapter 7. Time for riddle number 7, and this one's a real brain bender. You have 12 coins, and one of them is counterfeit, meaning it's either heavier or lighter than the rest, but you don't know which. You have a balance scale that you can use to compare the weight of coins. In just 3 weighings, can you identify the counterfeit coin and determine whether it's heavier or lighter than the genuine coins? Chapter 8. It's time for our final riddle of the day, riddle number 8. A man is looking at a portrait when a stranger walks in. The stranger asks, "Who is that in the portrait?" The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son. Who is in the portrait?" And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed putting your minds to the test with these 8 awesome riddles. How did you do? Were you able to crack the codes and come up with the right answers? Don't forget to drop your answers and thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to see how you guys did. If you enjoyed these brain-bending challenges, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more epic riddle showdowns. Until next time, stay curious, keep those minds sharp, and I'll catch you in the next video.